Ogiso wodo ni godo. Ake mi ewona mata. Mama where you want? Mama where you want? Ona Ogiso okbayanga ewona o. Mwewe ni wakin. Nusu nakin. Oriaba. Imose, oh, se Ogiso wodo. Migodo, ona bi kaladera, no yoba, God you ewa ni wa oyo, ewa no ga yeri agbari ame o, ga ewa ni wa oyo.
I want to talk about two very fundamental things: Ogiso and Oba. People are saying some conspiracy theorists, just like the way they are saying into 5G, are saying or proposing that why would the present dynasty change his name or the name from Ogi to Ogiso to Oba? That is what I want to address so that our people can learn. I want to be able to prove to you this time that I want to be able to prove this with facts that the word Ogiso and the word Oba in your ever him Ogiso Oba. Three things that we must. I will not be able to even read the screen or attend to any of the questions again. We should understand these three things. Three things we must look at. There are three things we must look at. First, there are three words that we must divulge. We must lay bare for people to understand. These are the three words: Ogiso, Ogie, Oba. The differences or the similarities. Now, understand, Ogie is different from Ogiso. Ogie is different from Oba. I want to prove with facts. Ogie is different from Ogiso. Ogie is different from Oba. But Ogiso is the same with Oba. I want to historically prove right now. We'll talk about the Lawure in one of our history class. I spoke about Lawure, but let's not. I don't want distraction. So everybody should listen, pay attention to these very three fundamental things: Ogi, Ogiso, Oba. Now, what is Ogiso, or what does Ogiso mean? Ogiso is a title. It's not a name because it's a statement. Just like I had said earlier, Niyasowa, abridged as Iya said. Eredo ya eni, emi, or sunu, or yegbe magbe, nedo ya heni, erioji vedo. So, in order for, we before the eras of the Ogisos, the Benins once practiced something like a rotational gerontocratic government, where the oldest, Ojonwe, the oldest amongst these different Ojonways. In the ancient Benin, we had 33 communities that makes up the ancient Benin city, the present day Benin city. It was ancient 33 communities. So they had representative from these 33 communities. So it was rotated who becomes the leader of these 33 old men. So in order for some section to force that ideology, they needed to give a divine ideology to that which want to become the first recognized ruler of Benin. So they were trying to explain to Iviedo that Ogiena Tokisore. So technically in Benin, Ogie means king. Oba does not mean king. Ogiso does not mean king. Listen, that's why I want you people to listen. If you listen very well, you get the logic. Oba does not mean king in Benin. Oba does not mean king in Benin. Ogiso does not mean king in Benin. Ogie means king in Benin. And that's what I want to prove. So, the old men or the ancient wise people in Benin were trying to explain that this is a king that is divinely made. Ogie, no Kisore. Ogie, no Kisore. A divine king. A God king. A divine king. A king from the sky. A divine king. Ogie, no Kisore. A divine king. So Ogiso. Ogiso was not used, was not abridged as a title for these ancient figures. So technically Ogiso does not mean king in Benin because Ogiso itself is a statement that a king from the sky. So Ogiso means divine king. Ogiso means God king. Alright? Ogie means king. Ogie means king. So Ogiso means God king or divine king. Two different words that you must understand. Beautiful. So why did the second dynasty decide to choose Oba? The same circumstances, like I had said earlier, that it is the circumstances. Let me further prove with this fact. There was a prince called Prince Osifo in Benin that judged a national matter. A national matter. Alright, he was a crown prince. Crown Prince Osifo was the son of Obanosa was the son of Ensoyen. No. Obanosa was the son of Aken Buddha. Yes, Obanosa was the son of Aken Buddha, Aken Buddha, yes. Now his princely name was Osifo. He judged over a matter. And the Benin people, the entire Benin kingdom was in shock with the great wisdom he judged over that matter. So they not gave him a nickname, Obosona, meaning Obanosa. That is, he judged this matter like a God king that is like God. Obosona, meaning Obanosa. Like there was like he's not earthly, he was too divine. That wisdom that he had is divinely made. So Hangiri Yoba, a nickname of Royal Yoba, or not choosing in Obanosa. So that is why I'm trying to say that it is circumstances that lead Benin giving names to their children or to whatever they want to give names, circumstances. So it was the same circumstance that led Oromia returning back to where his father had left. And when he was returning, when he returned, he left and left a child. And the Benins now said, oh Mona, because they had had a period of 70 years without royalty, without a king. There was an interregnum. Now there is a child. The child is like a light. The child is just like the Christians believe that Jesus Christ is a salvation that God gave to mankind. So Eweka the first was a child that was like a salvation that God Almighty brought like a light to the dark 70 years of interregnum that we experienced. So the Benin now said, Tomona Banedu. That is it. That is not the appellation of every Oba of Benin. Omo no Banedu. A child that shineth. Omo no Banedu. So that is The context is that word Oba. That's where the word Oba was derived from. The word Oba therefore means a light. Now, it is not NEPA light. There was no electricity at that time. So that means it is a divine light. It is something celestial. It is nothing. It is not an artificial light. It is something divine. It is something godlike. Noba. Ukba nobana. Emi nobanedo. Omo eweka the fresh nobanedo. Alright. Omo nobanedo. Noba. Light. Divine. Divinity. The light represents divinity. And divinity is godlike. God-like. God King. I approved that at the beginning that Ogiso is divine king or God king. I have also now proved that Oba is divine king or God king. So that's why I said Ogiso, Oba, the same thing. Two different Benin words that means the same thing. God king. Ogie in Benin means king. While Oba in Benin means God king. So when we refer to the Oba of Benin as a God king of Benin, we are right. So it is wrong to refer to the Oba of Benin as a king of Benin, because in reality Ogie is what it means king. So those Enoge technically are kings. Technically, those Enoge or those Onojes in essence, they are kings. They are not dukes. They are kings. So, but Oba means God King. What the issue of the Queen of England coming from Germany? Yes, agreed. Has nothing to do with the Obas of Benin. The king which I've explained all that. I have explained 3 words. 3 words. I have explained these 3 words. Ogie, Oba, Ogiso. Ogiso is equals to Oba. Ogie is not equals to. Ogiso and Oba is greater than Ogie. I'm doing inequalities. I'm doing mathematics too. Ogiso is equals to Oba. It's the same. It has the same meaning, but different words. You know, the English student can say there are words. There are 2 different words that has the same meaning. Ade, eko ade, feko ade, feko. I'm trying to create words like 2 different words that have the same meaning. So that's exactly what it means. Ogie means king. All right. So when the Yorubas say that they are the owner of the word Oba, you say that why would they become the owner of the word Oba? Because the word Oba is very indigenous to the Benin people. For example, Wahata mama mi logo, even anaba, igike kode ojinara. So if you wa ogi ba ike sedo, difficult. Then when you want to say lash ukpana waba or ukpana bagbe doyo, shines, lights. Then when you now say ukponu yona waba, red. How can people whose Oba is not indigenous to them? It's indigenous, it's day to day, it's just that Benins are not, we're not enlightened enough to say that's where the word Oba came from. Red, light, shine, difficult. These are the 3 meanings of Oba. The first king of Benin was called Obagodo. The first king, Ogiso Igodo. Igodo was his nickname in New Vange. His original name, Neraimune, was Obagodo. Something that is very reddish. Obagodo. That was his real, the first Ogiso, the first king of Benin. His real name is Obagodo. Igodo was his nickname. So the Oba, that's the first king of Benin, Obagodo, in 40 BC. That is approximately 2057 years ago. Why the word Oba entered the Yoruba dictionary? The Yoruba started using it less than 60 years ago. So, like I said, the word Aluge, my great-great-grandfather, his name is Aluge, A-L-U-G-E. This word went to Ondo, part of Yoruba, and came back and returned as Alonge, A-L-O-N-G-E. And Benin's not think is a Yoruba word. Oshodi, Osoidi, as a Benin word, went to Yoruba and came back as Oshodi. So, Mazwa, as a people, we allow people to change our name and give it back. Our words, our ideas goes to Yoruba land, it get refined, returned back to us as if they are the owner of it, among several others. Just like someone was asking me that Iyase is a Yoruba word. I'm like, come on, are you kidding me? Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. So, as a Yoruba language, I just told you. That's what they are. If K is not taking your own name, Etiosa or whatever, we'll go to Yoruba land and come back and they'll tell you it's Yoruba. So we know all their tricks. If K is not taking your own son name, my son name now is Imaswen, might go to Yoruba land and come back in 20 years. And they'll start telling the Benin people that Imaswen is a Yoruba word. And Benin people will still believe them. That's how foolish, stupid some of us have been. Your own word will go, they will use it as their own. It's just like they are claiming Olokun. That's why someone called me the other day that Olokun is a Yoruba deity, that is Yoruba that owns. And I was like, why is Olokun a Yoruba word? Because the two words Okun means sea in Benin, Okun also means sea in Yoruba. But how does Olokun is being owned by Yoruba? And I gave them a very simple example why Olokun cannot be a Yoruba word. The word Oliya will give you a clear insight. Oliha. Oliya. That title you see called Oliya is also a conglomeration of two words. Ole, owner. Owner, Iha. Divinity, owner of divinity. Ole, O-L-E, owner, it means owner, bedo, that's what it means. Then Iha is divinity, Iha na fini, when I be Mifa and all that. Ogima ate Iha. Oliha. Ole, Okun, Olokun, the owner of the sea. Olokun. Common sense.
Ogiso wodo ni godo. Ake mi ewo na.